freedom for all.
Radio for all.
You are now live with the Humble Prince on Sahara FM Radio. Yeah. Yep, we're back live with the Humble Prince on Sahara FM Radio. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Again, I just want to say that tonight's show is brought to you by the African Entertainment Awards USA. Please go to their website, www.africanentertainmentaward.com for more information. It's taking place Saturday, October 31st, 2015, and it's going to be a fantastic time. Get your tickets selling fast, and some good news. I think hopefully I'll be able to get from Guy. We're going to talk about it. I think the organizers are going to be here next week as well. So it's going to be a fantastic show. Check it out. So right now is a callback segment, and joined by, of course, my guest co-host, Dosfa. How you doing? You enjoying it?
I'm having a great time.
I told you it was going to be fantastic, man. Of course, we're joined by a man who I like to pay respect to, because he gave me this opportunity to be on the radio with Sahara FM Radio, and I really, really appreciate him for that. And I always tell him, man, your success depends on you, so you got to help me out whenever I need you, and he's helping me right now, filling in for Adiola on the callback segment. Please, let's give a round of applause for the handsome Rudolf Okonkwo, a.k.a. Dr. Damages. Thank you very much, man.
It's nice to be back. I thought I was banned from this show. Wow.
No, man, you were too popular for us, man, and everything.
I used to come here once every month, but this year I've not been here.
Well, hey, hey, don't rub
I don't know what I did. I did something, but they didn't tell me.
No, man, every time he comes on the show, watch, when people call, guys, we'd like to hear from you. The number to call is 917-284-9811. Please, if you could put that on the screen as well. And when people call, this is my show, but they're going to be saying, hey, hi, Dr. Damages. So I couldn't take that, man.
I know.
Yeah, exactly. So we put up our question of the day. We wanted to know, please share your ideas on what you would like the Buhari government to do to improve the quality of life for Nigerians. And we'd like to hear from you. The number to call is 917-284-9811. So, Dr. Damage, let's start with our guest co-host. What would you like the Buhari government to do? I know you've already told him that you want him to fix the National Theater and improve acting, but what else?
I will start with entertainment.
Oh, okay.
Oil is dropping, right? I was watching CNN today. They said the oil barrel is going to go down to $15 a barrel. Yeah. Think of a few years ago, months ago, it was 100, right?
Right.
15. So what else can Nigeria give? We export entertainment.
True.
But the government don't support entertainment. Giving few actors money is not supporting entertainment. There's only few theaters. If Silverbird did not come, we won't have theater. We will still be doing
two, right?
DVD from straight to ridiculous, man.
Right.
Nigeria is wealthy with talents and stories and history.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
What are we doing about it?
Right.
They say agriculture. Yeah. Support the youth. Create jobs by supporting entertainment.
Okay.
Period.
Good.
Then maybe I'll talk about other things.
Dr. Damages, please, what would you like to see, man? And we'll definitely go time.
No, the first thing is to set his tone, and I think they are doing that. That there is something that is different. This is not business as usual. That's the first thing. The other thing I think they could do is to trust the Nigerian people and let them have information on what is going on.
True.
Release information, empower people by giving them knowledge.
That is very good, man. I thought you guys...
It's something simple. These are not complex things. It doesn't mean buying arms and fighting Boko Haram. These are simple things. For example, the NNPC, the new guy at the NNPC...
The GQ guy, right?
Yeah, he's now saying that they're going to publish all their dealings. Every government agency, ministry should be doing that. People should know what's going on. That right there, you stop half of all the criminal activities going on in the country.
Right.
So information is important. Let them have information. Let people know what's going on. That will actually help the governments to deal with things like corruption. When people know this is what's going on, it's their money, it's their country.
It's some things like declaring their assets and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. The information should be out there,
readily available.
It's the easiest way to begin any conversation, any attempt to change that country.
The guy from NNPC, though, quick question: do you think how do you think that's do you think that's going to last, that new attitude of, revealing everything? Because Buhari did say that when he was Minister of Oil back in the 70s, you know, before they could get money and everything, there was a due process. He said after that, like now, there was, you know, nobody was accountable. Everybody was just doing whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah, the things went bad and continuously continued to be bad, and then now it's at a point where it's outrageous that thing that should be normal, we're looking at it as something special. There's nothing special about letting the people know how much you are spending for any project, how much you are getting when you are getting paid. Right. You know, for instance, there's a news report today that the country made 2.5 trillion in the last 3 months. 2.5 trillion. This is our budget for every year is about 4.4 billion.
Right.
Trillion, yeah. So we made 2.5 in the last 3 months.
In 3 months, okay.
Yeah, 3 months. So you can see what's going on now is, and oil is already at 40 something and going lower.
Yeah,
but we are making money because people are now afraid of Buhari and what might happen. They are bringing the money they used to steal. They are now accounting for it. People if you go to IRS, our own IRS, they are beginning to report what they are getting.
Right.
So changing the tone is the first thing, and making information available to people, so anybody can easily assess what is going on. That's it. It's simple. That's where to start. It doesn't require any nuclear.
Guys, let's just keep this conversation to ourselves. We would like to hear from you. The number to call is 917-284-9811. Chinny, you want to say anything?
Healthcare.
Okay, I agree.
Let me tell you, people are suffering. When you go to the rural areas, it's crazy. You go to the hospital, it's not a hospital. Like in Udi, for instance, the general hospital. If I got a little help when I was there as a teenager, I got a little help. I had typhoid, but I would have died. But I didn't, they couldn't even take care of it. I had to suffer that for 2 years. It was when my mom came and took me to just lab in Enugu, where I did a comprehensive lab. That's when they found out I was not suffering from typhoid or malaria. I was suffering from low blood cell. That was it. Small medication, my blood went up and I was fine. But the general hospital were pumping me amoxicillin, ampicillin, ampicol, you know. So what is, when they, like you mentioned the trillion, right? By the time all the money is gone, what are we going to do with it?
Right.
If you're traveling from Enugu to Lagos, you see a lot of accidents. There's no emergency services. The last time I traveled by road, when I saw one accident, somebody's head was open, and the baby, like a 3 or 4 year old child, was holding the mother whose head is open. Blood was gushing, was crying, and our driver stopped and then said, "Let's go, let's go, let's go."
Yeah.
Nobody helping people.
That's crazy, man. There's no emergency services on that whole stretch. You know what I like to see though. I think they need to improve education. We need to educate the people. And Dr. Damages, I think that's in line to what you said. You know, more transparency. I think we need to educate the people. But recently, my dad and I, we drove from New York to Atlanta, and we saw beautiful rest stops, and the roads were fixed and everything. Just driving from Lagos to Ibadan to Akure, Lagos Ibadan Expressway, you just see the amount of potholes, and they're not even any rest stops or anything. So that's one of the things me and my friend are trying to talk about. Not even rest stops like here, but just where people can maybe buy snacks or just stretch their legs and stuff like that. I mean, you know, that's something I like to see. Dr. Damage, do you have anything else we should work on?
Yeah, I mean, there's something she said about healthcare and the roads and everything. These things are important, but they will take a long time to accomplish. There are some little things that I don't understand why we haven't done them. So, for instance...
So, you mean since he's been in power?
Yeah, no, not even this government, any government.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So, for instance, the roads. It's not that the roads that are bad, that the reason why people die all the time. It's simple things like a car will break down, a truck, or burn down in the middle of the road, and nobody will think about moving it. So what people will do is when they're about to travel, they will pray that God will help them to get to where they are going to. But what will kill them is there in the middle of the road. They are not seeing it. You know, they are praying to God instead of doing something about that. So it's the orientation of the people in many, many instances. I'll give another example. They just came out with this report that senators in Nigeria, in the last 2 months, they've taken home $35 million naira each, 35 million naira each.
What?
People in the house, they've taken home 27 million each.
Naira, right.
Naira in the last 2 months. And they've not been
That's
sitting.
combined, though.
They combined. They've not
Right.
sat in for up to 12 days.
Oh.
Meanwhile, someone who steals tomato or juice somewhere
Exactly.
in Oshodi,
put you on fire.
they kill him.
Jungle justice right away. Yeah.
So the people they don't know what their problem is. They don't understand where their
Exactly.
issues are.
Oh, Dr. Damages, please hold that. So we have a caller. You're live with Umber Prince. Thanks for calling. Go ahead.
Hi, this is Falabi from New York. Humble Prince, hi everybody.
Hi, Bobby. Thank you for calling.
Hi.
Hi, there's a piece written today by Dr. Okonkwo, a beautiful piece about what's going on in Nigeria and how the expectations are high and everything like that. It addresses most of what you're saying regarding finding solutions going forward with the new government and on how to address what we have going on. In particular, it's how high the expectations on one man has held the country. You know, people are afraid to throw their money into the system to invest on anything like that. They want to know what the economic direction, what the healthcare policy, what the educational policy, among other things. They want to know what is coming up. They don't have that information. They don't have anything. And from what I know, the current government is doing a lot to get things rolling. You know, they met a complete breakdown of everything when it came in, but nobody knows what they're doing.
Right.
I think the government has to prioritize a heavy, sustained rollout of information of what is going behind the scenes to keep people abreast, because people are impatient, people are ready, and the goodwill will expire soon. You know, they need to work on that. Just a brief something I want to throw in there. But that article by Mr. Ndibe basically summarizes everything in a very beautiful way about what needs to be done going forward. So.
Right. Thank you very much, Falabi. Thank you for the call. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, so one thing I like is that everybody's really passionate about, you know, seeing an improvement in Nigeria. So to what he said, I think that article is actually on the Sahara Reporters website. So please check it out, www.saharareporters.com. Find interesting articles. There's also one called Correct Me If I'm Right. You'll love it. Oh, by Dr. Damages. Yeah.
No, I wanted to say
Go ahead, please. Yeah.
I wanted to say that doesn't know what he's talking about in the article. I'm just kidding. I'm surprised that, you know,
right.
Because sometimes when Jonathan was there, the past governments, they would
right.
say, oh, you have to give constructive criticism. You have to tell us what's going on, what
right.
you want the government to do. The ideas are all over the place.
Exactly.
If they read the newspapers, read the online
right
blogs, you
yeah.
see the ideas on what to do.
Yeah.
But if they are not interested in looking for it, they keep saying, oh, people are just criticizing the government. They are not giving solutions. The solutions are there. You know, every week, writes beautiful articles every week.
He sure does.
Different
right.
people. And there you find the solutions to the problems if you really care about solving it.
I think one thing we need to do is really apply the solutions, because every time Nigerians get together, we're always talking about the problems of Nigeria and everything, which I'm guilty of it too. And, you know, we need to really start implementing this thing. So one of the things I said, you know, I think we should be able to try to give back. I think we should give back through education. Let's get back to our primary schools. Because when I went back home last year, man, I saw my primary school. I was in tears. So we vowed to work together to improve that. Another thing I want to try to do is, like I said, another thing I want to try to do is, you know, see if we could get some rest stops on the highway.
But that idea of people fixing schools, fixing hospitals, I mean, it's good, but that doesn't stop
right.
the actual thing that needs to be done, which is to make the government to work.
Exactly.
Because the money is there, their money allocated to these things, and people
right.
just take it and put it in their pocket. You
exactly.
know, if the people, the problem is this: what we are going to face very soon is if you have the people who want to change and they accomplish that, but they now take off their eyes. They're not involved anymore. That change will not happen.
Yeah, they can't take their feet off the pedal, man. Yeah.
These people, no matter who they are the same politicians. They will default back to the same position
exactly.
that they were.
Yeah, Chinny, anything else you would like to see improve?
Well,
Just one more? I'm going to go to our... Yeah, go ahead.
Every government come to say they're going to give us power, steady electricity.
Well, okay.
I I pray that this administration finally does it.
They've done some of that at least. Nigeria just generated the highest electricity level in our country's history. No, am I wrong, or I thought I read that? Dr. Damages, you probably
no. I mean, I saw that, but
I saw it. Right.
It doesn't mean anything. I mean, because the figure is nothing. It's
right.
South Africa.
They couldn't compare to South Africa.
It's not even any serious country. I mean,
yeah.
we should just go back and produce things.
No, South Africa. Yeah, we couldn't really compare it. But
nobody should celebrate that crap.
Yeah. Let's go to our Facebook page and read some of the things people are saying. Taye Ademola Woyemi says Buhari will use 4 years to fight corruption and 4 years to fight against Boko Haram without any projects. You are not even talking about bringing back our girls. You're not even talking about bringing back our girls. Useless government. I mean, the guy. Can they give the guy some time? Aliyu Adamu says, first and foremost, instill discipline, provide security, sensitize Nigerians on your government's mission. Well, sorry, inform Nigerians on your government's mission and vision, which is what you're saying. We need to inform the people. Let me just read one more. Tony says, let him start by telling Nigerians the truth. Stop all the lies you're telling us through your party, APC, and lying or Lai Mohammed and your aides, which includes Oshomole. What do you think he's lying about, though?
No, this is what is happening in Nigeria today. People don't yet get it. You know what happened when Bush versus Gore happened in America? And Bush won?
Yes.
There was, the left felt so bad about that judgment that they were out to criticize everything Bush did. The same thing is happening. It happened to Obama too when Obama defeated who did they defeat again?
McCain.
McCain
And Romney.
Yeah, and so the same thing is happening. So so the people who were for Jonathan are totally out to discredit anything Buhari is doing. That's okay. I don't think that should worry the Buhari team.
Okay,
if they're serious, they should do what they want to do and accomplish things.
True.
So the fact that people are criticizing them and saying whatever they're saying shouldn't stop them.
Okay, I think we have time for one more caller. Caller, go ahead. You're live with Humble Prince. Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Karim. I'm calling from Birmingham, United Kingdom.
Oh, great. Thank you for staying up. Go ahead.
I actually don't know the program at hand, but I just want to appreciate you guys for what you're doing.
Oh, thank you.
From Humble Prince to Dr. Damages to Adeola. You guys are living the dream. You guys are doing the best to salvage the country in all our areas. I appreciate you guys and we support you. And we are really, really supporting you. Even if you have no voice, if you have no chance, we're seeing what you guys are doing in liberating people, liberating the country. We appreciate your effort, and thank you so much for your effort. I'll be coming to New York before the end of the year, and I hope to meet Dr. Damages.
Yeah, don't you want to meet Humble Prince? I was just complaining about that earlier, dog.
Thank you, my man. Thank you. When you come here, we'll give you off here and other things.
I will definitely meet you guys.
Don't worry about Humble Prince. Really.
Thank you, bro.
New York, return back.
Fantastic,
man. Once again, my regards to Adeola. Please tell her I've sent her several messages.
She won't respond. That's what I'm saying. She's too big. Send it to Dr. Damages.
Sorry, what's your name?
Kareem. K-A-R-E-M.
Kareem, thank you so much, man. We appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Fantastic. Great. Let me just read one more. To what you were saying, somebody said they want to see improvement in the entertainment, music production, film production, and all that.
I think what, in that field, I think what they should do is to do something about what they call it, piracy. I think if they can deal with that, the industry can stand on its own.
Do you think they can end piracy though?
Oh yeah, of course.
Of course.
Of course, it's easy.
In Nigeria?
In Nigeria,
Yes.
anywhere in the world, if they want to, not eliminate it entirely, but reduce it to something. In America, there's piracy now, but it doesn't stop the industry from surviving.
Right.
No, you can't eliminate it entirely. But that is all they need to do. They don't even need to give them money. If you allow people to make money from what they are making, they will be able to stand on their own.
Change the law.
Yeah.
If you charge somebody to court or you get the police to charge somebody to court for piracy, they will use the laws of 1960 something, which is like 100 naira or what they will pay you for that.
Yeah, they got to change the laws, man.
They need to change the constitution. They're changing how to marry young girls but they're not changing how to improve our lives.
Okay, thank you very much, man. Yeah, it's true, man. So, guys, please go to our Facebook page and continue to leave your comments, and hopefully our government, the new government, is paying attention. Dr. Damages, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. What can we expect from Dr. Damages this week?
This week, okay. My nurse, Tomato Joss, is not in town.
Okay.
So I got a brand new one. Yeah, this is Nurse Sushi. It's very interesting. You have to watch.
I can't wait. Right.
Very, very interesting.
Well, fantastic, man. Yeah. Thank you so much. So, guys, there you have it. Catch us next Wednesday on Live with Uncle Prince in the callback segment, where we'll be talking about and discussing another topic concerning, Nigeria and just anything. So, but we have another callback segment coming up. It's the relationship callback segment. I'm going to be joined.
I want to be on that one.
We're going to be joined by Voke and, of course, my guest co-host, Chinny Chukwu. And we wanted to know, what do you guys think is the prime age to get married? Because University of Utah study just came out and said the prime age to get married between the ages of 28 and 32. Anything outside that, you're increasing your chances of divorce. What do you think about that, real quick, Dr. Damages?
I mean, in Nigeria or in America?
They just said, I think they're based in America. But
yeah.
In
Nigeria, it's when you have money to pay dowry.
That's it. Yeah, buddy. Thank you. We're going to take a break real quick, and when we come back, we'll have the relationship callback segment, Live with Uncle Prince.